checking our government, holding them accountable for things they do. And also, I would also say that in order for them to work well, they should limit the people they bring on their set to grant interviews or what. It is their radio station, and so they should decide on who should come and what they should say in order not to instigate war in the country. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our challengers a big round of applause.
The Challenge will be right back. Welcome back to The Challenge.
I want us to move to our third theme for the night. Again, I'll give you 30 seconds to make preliminary comments, and then I'll ask you follow-up questions with a 2-minute grace period to respond. Grace, I will start with you. And here's actually a straightforward question. In 30 seconds, tell me your view of this. Should abortion be legalized?
It should not be legalized because we do not have the right structures in place to monitor abortion.
Abortion should not be legalized. We don't own our lives. We never created life. And throughout man's invention, we've created robots and all that, but we never and cannot create life.
Abortion is the expulsion of the uterine material before the 28th week of pregnancy. There's currently an abortion law in Ghana enacted in the year 1985 that allows abortion under certain circumstances. I think the question here is, do we widen the margin? Essentially, do we allow anybody at all to be able to abort a pregnancy? And I believe no is the answer.
PNDC Law 102 of 1985 legalizes abortion under certain conditions, such as the health of the mother at risk, mental illness, risks of abnormality, rape, incest, and defilement. So, if the question seeks to imply that should abortion be expanded to cover these other cases, then my view is yes.
I think abortion should be legalized. The pregnant woman should be at liberty to choose what she should do to the pregnancy. When we think of the potential child having a potential right, let's think beyond that. If the potential baby has a potential right to life, have we also thought about the child's potential right to education? And so if I'm not financially sound and I'm being raped, does it mean that I should give birth and the child should roam on the streets, not assessing the right to education?
I say that abortion should be legalized because until it is legalized, certain actions cannot be criminalized. Now, legalizing it will come with a structure, will come with a framework, will come with, how to go about it, which institutions should do it, and how they qualify, or which institutions qualify to do abortions.
How do you think our education system in Ghana can be structured to stimulate higher economic growth and development?
Our educational system should be perched in such a way that it gives skills to the people. It gives skills to the individuals and the students who are enrolled in our educational system. Now, the educational system should be done in such a way that once you come out from school, you don't need someone to employ you. You should be able to start something on your own.
I'm of the view that for our education to serve the purpose that it should, for instance, being able to compete with other effective educational systems around the world, it should be structured towards empowering people to be creative, to be alive to what is around them. More often than not, much of what we learn in school is very much disconnected from the problems we have in our society.
To answer this question, I'll use the scenario of the Asian tigers, which includes Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea, and Taiwan. They adopted an educational system based on the development strategy that is called the human-centered development. They made education practical. In Ghana, I'll use myself as an example. I went through school, I did computer science, and my course is more practical. I have to be hands-on. I have to know the technical know-how. But this is where I was learning books, theory, the theoretical aspects of my learning. And I had to go out of my way to get simulative softwares to be able to practice. So I believe that if we are to make our educational system more practical, it would help a young child can come out and even develop softwares on mobile phones.
When we talk education, I would look at 3 things: infrastructure, curriculum, and human resource. I think we should put up more infrastructure facilities for our country. Otherwise, then how do we educate people? In this 21st century, we still have people being educated under trees, which is nothing to write home about if we want to develop. Looking at the curriculum that we have, it is not really doing anything for us.